Brazilian President Jair Bolsonaro greeted the leaders of Russia, China, India, and South Africa for the 2019 BRICS summit. The theme of what is now the 11th summit of the so-called BRICS nations is economic growth for an innovative future.
We BRIC countries are going to send out a strong message to the international community that we are defending strongly the multilateral system, a more open, free, fair international trade system.
One controversial topic at this year's gathering is the question of Venezuela, which has put Brazil at odds with Russia and China. On Wednesday, fights broke out on the street in front of the Venezuelan embassy in Brasilia between supporters of Venezuelan President Nicolás Maduro and supporters of opposition leader Juan Guaidó. Military police were called to the embassy as rival factions fought over control of the diplomatic compound.
It was assaulted, it was irresponsibly attacked by criminal groups, and it is currently under siege. We have unrecognized people inside the facilities, international law is being violated, the Geneva Convention is being violated. We call on the international community to speak out.
There were also other protests in the Brazilian capital. Some were against the visit of Chinese President Xi Jinping, with demonstrators showing solidarity with the ongoing protests in Hong Kong. The BRICS summit is taking place during an especially tumultuous time in Latin America. Discussions over the ongoing crisis in Venezuela, as well as the recent resignation of Bolivian President Evo Morales, are likely to take place among BRICS leaders, though not publicly. Despite the obvious differences in geopolitical agendas, the focus of this year's BRICS summit continues to be the strengthening of international trade.
China is our first trading partner, and together with my entire team, as well as the Brazilian business community, we want not to just expand, we want to diversify our trade relations.
The BRIC countries represent more than 40% of the world's population and almost a quarter of global GDP. Manuel, Rapalo, Aljazeera, Brasilia.